and shit will go sideways. So I'm not messing around with it now.
So we all know it's going to be a sort of a hard mission for everyone because we're all sort of relatively new. Well, not all of us.
Well, the bottom line is I'm not really interested in winning at the moment. I just want everyone to get a feel for things so that when Maximus comes on the channel, you can use the time to ask me all the questions that you think, might be really important to know.
So
And
we're
you're
not
going to
crashing into trees and.
That would be handy, yes. Effective combat units always point their guns forward, for example, rather than try to pull them out the trunk of a tree. That would be handy, yeah. I'd like that. I'd like that very much.
First one to flip the tank.
If you flip a tank in Steel Beasts, you deserve a handshake and a medal. I'm not even kidding. It's actually legitimately quite difficult to do, especially given that I'm looking at the terrain and it appears to be quite calm. Doesn't look to be too much work.
Except for those sudden hills that overlook the town. That's about it. But I think we can't move outside that border, can we, for points?
I'm not sure. Think so. No. You've got to stay within the bounds issued.
Well, if the M1 Abrams will probably run out of petrol or diesel.
No.
We'll probably run out by that road there. So.
Not quite as bad as that.
I would say for tactics for tanks, it's sort of the same as claymores, front towards enemy.
Yeah, pretty much. Best put the armor on the target. All right, so I don't know if you can see the plan. I don't know if you can't. No.
I think there's a right-click command. I think that you can send it to all.
Yeah, that's for anything I'm drawing. I'm just trying to show you the waypoints that I've put out. But the brass tacks is all the AI units and guys under my control are going to go heavy on the right, using the town and the Hill 96s definitely. I've got the vehicle, the VEC lorries, the VEC M1s. They're going to hold short just south on the bottom of Hill 96, and then they're going to crest over the hill and scout Objective Bull for us.
Copy.
That's what I was thinking. We've got a good position there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That looks like a hill, so it'd be good for us.
Hill 96 is a hill.
Sorry, Ghost.
No. Below that, outside the border, there's a nice big mountain. What looks to be like a mountain.
Yeah, we're not allowed to use that though because it's out with the limit, the bounds. Yeah. So, the black lines are bounds.
Do you want me to take the center to give cover for your advance on Hill 96?
Yeah,
is that Tango 3 that said that?
Yes.
Tango 3, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking maybe take the north, but I was going to take the north side of the boundary.
Basically, Mavi, you're Tango 3, and then Hardcore, you're Tango 2. So Tango 2 and 3, you're going to go up the middle and up the left side of the battlefield. Because you get a lot of open terrain, and we're going to use the range that you guys have to try and get eyes on Bull as well. The CV90s will be. I'll be tasking them, but basically their whole point will be to support by fire and take the town at Mark 19 there, just to the left of Hill 96. That's an objective for them, basically. Once they've seized that town and got it under wraps, then we'll have the left and the right flank secured. I personally will be taking myself and Wiener. Yep, I'll take with us two just on our own, and we'll push up to Hill 98. We'll go hull down at Hill 96 as well. So basically, I'm heavy leftwards for tanks, with the CV90s up the middle, and they'll be dismounting and assaulting the town in front of us. At that point in time, the scouts will either have been taken out or will have found contact at Objective Bull. I'll artillery the fuck out of it, and then whatever's left will get rolled over by whatever we have left. Okay.
Sweet.
Copy.
Okay.
Awesome. Anyone have any questions?
How do I make my tank go forward?
W.
Opposite to what you would usually think, and that's not a joke.
I work something out.
Okay. I think when you press W normally, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It goes up in increments, so it goes upwards in increments. So slow, medium, and top speed.
Just as long as you know what you're doing and can do it yourself. I'll catch
that's
up.
fine. The other thing as well is that you can also just go into the map and give it a route order of its own. It'll follow.
Okay.
So whatever works for you there.
Normally right click on your unit.
Yeah, right click
If
on
we're
the
all
unit.
Oh, yeah,
if
new
we're all-
route.
Orders there.
Yeah, are we all good?
I'm fine. I'm just quickly launching up OBS so I can live stream the hilarity.
Ah, okay, I was gonna wonder if you wanted to do that, but let's
Yes,
do
of course.
this.
Absolutely.
Okay, 2000 something, what's that, 3,400?
And live stream will be
Okay.
live shortly.
How do you
That's fine.
stop and in like if I
S.
selected a route S
Oh.
and then
No, are you wanting to stop as in delete the route?
but yeah, if
or-
S is halt, so that will just halt me,
Yeah.
and then I press C, isn't it, to continue on
Resume.
the route?
Yep. Correct.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
You got it.
and you can also delete that route. If...
I am your gunner, so play very conservative.
It's fine. There's 4 more tanks in each platoon. There's 3 other tanks in the platoon. Just jump to the next one. The worst comes to worst, and you need multiple points of fire. One of you go gunner, the other one jumps to the other tank and guns. It's not difficult. Promise. Just find targets and kill them. If they're northeast and they're not online with us, they probably deserve to die anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna hit the ready mark, and hardcore. If you're the admin, you could take us in. That'd be stellar.
When you hit the ready mark, yeah?
I'm ready. Yeah, I've read
Yeah,
up.
okay, everyone's ready. There's one more person that hasn't ready though. Oh, there we
It
go.
says all participants are ready.
They are ready now, because once hardcore takes us in, whether we're ready or not, we're going in.
Oh, it's starting.
Yeah, admin has overwriting power so that someone doesn't hover on the ready button like
Okay.
a million miles away from the other side. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, these are nice. Sorry, what? Tank porn on the way.
Right, now just another question quickly, because this will really help.
Someone's popped smoke.
As the commander,
Whoops.
it wasn't me. I know how to do that.
Say again. Sorry.
As the commander, how do you designate a target?
You aim it. You can
Yep.
manually control the aim point on the crew independent site. You hit the space bar and ship will go boom.
Okay.
Basically, you just rely on the gunner, or you can jump to the gunner's seat yourself and do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
yourself. You can even command from the gunner's seat. All right, contacts are already spotted on Hill 96. I'm about to take care of that. Personnel in the open. Fire mission for 10 personnel on call and in progress. In a minute, there'll be fire on that hill.
How do you view the map?
F5.
Wait for the
And to go
command.
back to
the-
Press button up, button and button. There we go. And then what's the button to get out of the actual hatch?
Okay, the forward observer has decided to go Leroy Jenkins, so everyone proceed.
Roger. Rolling.
Device speed, fast or top?
Top speed, please. Rainer, if you haven't assigned your driver a route, you can manually do it yourself.
He's
or you
going,
can go in
he's
and have
going,
him
we're
ride him. He's a
moving.
going, he's a going. Stellar. Call signs, you are free to fire at this time, because it's looking busy up front.
Why can I no longer control the turret, the gun thing?
Because the gunner's doing it for you.
The commander side even. Can't click, can move it around.
Alright, multiple contacts in the town ahead of us. Just for your SA. Keep an eye on the map, guys. There's some map updates happening from contacts spotted by the AI.
Identified. Identified. On the way. Ah! Identified.
Yeah, I can see PCs on the tree line.
Clear
Inbound
fire.
missile.
Put smoke up.
Identified.
Stop optically guided. Tap for smoke.
Okay.
JTC spot
Manual.
contacts.
Well,
for contacts to the northeast, please.
I'm looking at it, not seeing anything yet.
I haven't
Yep,
got
that's
visual
because
either.
you're looking to the east. Look a little farther left. 11 o'clock. Okay, that's the direction that you want to be scanning, okay? Forward of there. That's as far left as you need to scan there. Note on the bottom corner, GTC, you've got the positional information on the position, the direction of the tanks travelling.
Right.
Is there a way to
GTC,
zoom in?
Look to your two. Yeah, N for zoom in. Yeah. There you go. I see. I can only see what you're seeing, JTC. I don't have control of the turret myself, so you need to be looking where you're pointing now. Yep, that's your kind of direction of attack. Basically, the way we're facing.
Towards that power pole, yeah? I believe
Yeah,
you're looking at me. Yep.
I can see what you're seeing, but I can't control it myself. See the smoke up ahead through the tree line?
I've got a lot of fog for some reason in front of me.
Fog.
Yeah, like it's really foggy.
Yeah,
You may want to go into your into your graphics and adjust your draw distance.
See, it shouldn't be at full, but draw distance should be full, maximum.
Also, remember to get your guys on line formation when they're in an assault.
Tango trees pressing.
Yep, I'm through the trees myself. Watch and shoot, boys. Watch and shoot.
Contact. PC. Run. Fire.
Hey, gunner. On this direction, east. PC moving right to left. See it? That's our Vec M1s.
Identified.
So we need to be looking further to the northeast, I think.
Fire.
How are your eyes out to the northeast? Pretty covered over by those trees, I bet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got trees on half.
Right, observe the smoke. See the smoke up front. That's direction of contact there.
Oh, I see high smoke. Looks like something's been on fire.
Yeah, that's direction of contact there.
Okay, that's why I can't see
Any
anything.
enemies looking that way? That's us.
Fire.
Ah, there we go. Now I see.
Contact.
I'm gonna halt the Vec M1s because this is they're a little bit more dug in there than I thought they would be.
4-1. Contact. Fire. Identified.
Personnel, open cover.
Identified.
You seeing something there, GTC?
Identified.
God, I wished I had a thermal sight here.
Yeah,
One of the
way
tanks
out
is
on
stuck
ridge,
behind the
there
house.
appears to be something.
Identified.
What, say again, sorry, the tanks are stuck.
Fire.
One of the tanks is stuck behind a house.
We're taking fire here.
Right, okay.
Identified.
No, he's moving. He was
He's
like,
moving now.
Driving.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's turned. I've just checked back on him and he's turned.
We're taking fire here.
We're taking some heavy inbound now.
Well, shoot back. Or
Identified.
we have a line of about 8 leopards and M1s. We should be able to handle this, guys.
Identified.
do I have a few tanks under my control or not? Is it just my tank?
Wiener, I believe it's just your tank because you're the XO, so you just have to worry about yourself. But you're welcome to take control of other tanks.
Not at all.
Well, you see the M1s that are flying loose on their own. They're run by our guys, but there's a column of there's a platoon of leopards up ahead that I believe are uncontrolled. It's in the CV90s, so if you think they're doing something stupid, feel free to reposition them.
Fucking. Why did my gunner driver just drive into a house?
Yep, he'll do that.
Ugh, damage report, gunner. Brilliant.
The gunner's injured.
Yeah, never mind. Shabs.
You can still, yeah, you can do stuff with it. Just
Oh, flare on the gun. Or was that night vision? Not sure.
Right, guys, heads up. There's artillery coming down over the town in front of you, just so you know. And I'm going to order a repeat fire mission on the hill and 19 because they're both.
I believe we've got
full
friendlies
of-
moving into the town. Friendly Leo's moving in.
Yeah, those are AI leopards. I'm going to have them hold.
They're literally in town right now. And
I
we've
just had
also
them
got
up.
what looks to be like some APCs going in as well. Can't tell what type they are.
Those.
We're taking fire here.
1-1's been derps. Right, we're not having fucking tanks try to hold down a town. Let's have you guys go firm here. Oh shit! There's definitely stuff in that place.
1-4. We lost another tank.
Yeah, I've
Right,
got a tank on
troops
fire over
dis-
there. And Leo, by the looks of it,
Yeah.
he's cooking off.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the visibility for me is really, really low. It's unusual. I can't seem to see why it's like all foggy.
Alright, the CV-90s are going to start dismounting their troops, and we're going to let them take the town by force.
Is that our infantry in the wood line?
Yeah, our infantry is up front.
Tango trees on Overwatch.
Yeah, guys, hold for the moment. We'll let these guys work the town. We'll let the infantry work the town. You don't put tanks in a town. We've all seen
No,
what we've all seen the
Tango-
videos of Syria.
Tango 2's moving to the left-hand side of town, more like the northern side of the town.
Excellent.
T-31 is currently in the town, by the way.
Yep. I don't know why you're there, so you can go back.
Do you have any intel on them having Artie?
None. Although we probably shouldn't be. Although it might be a good idea to be aware of it. That there is the possibility. So keep buttoned up and expect to move as soon as if you hear rounds.
Copy.
I'm currently
Gonna-
kind of micromanaging troops at the moment, so bear with me.
Potential
Some
targets.
vehicle on the tree line on the other side of the town, I believe.
Yeah, anything. There's nothing north. There's nothing friendly north of the town. So if you see something north of the town, splash
hold
it.
on. There's me.
There
Well,
better
north.
not be. The town is
North,
currently the limit of
yeah.
advance, guys. Don't go any further north than don't go along
Oh,
further
we got,
across the town.
artillery
Yeah.
incoming on us.
Where?
T-66. We just got radio to stay out.
Right. Okay. We need to move. Radio and commander's out. That's fine. So we do have artillery, guys. So just expect movement. I'll try and if we can find it, I'll counter artillery it. Just every now and then, just move, guys. Just keep moving every now and then. Tanks between Hill 96 and the town that we're the secondary town, guys. Check the map.
Ghost Dog, permission to sweep north with Tango Tree around the northern edge of the town. Copy.
We're taking fire here. 1-2. Lost another tank.
guys are free to fire on anything further than the town. And please don't
Yeah,
go
but
any
no,
further than the town
sorry,
unless you
yeah, but
know.
that's a little lock in the you know when the gunner sight sort of is moving, the little red thing in the middle, the aimer is moving.
Oh, you need to dump
independently.
lead. You don't need to dump lead, but hit backspace on your keyboard.
That's better. No, doesn't work.
We're taking fire here. 1-2, we're taking fire here.
No, I don't know what I've done there. I
If
accidentally
you need
done
to, just to go to the commander's position and let them do the firing.
that. Yeah, that'll be better.
Good shooting, JTC. Right, I'm back into the commander's slot for the my own tank now. Oh, I can't even. Problem is I can look from the observer's position, but because my commander is supposedly hurt, I can't actually do anything with it.
Yeah, it might have been better to take a like a M1 with the independent sight.
Sorry, at least you got thermal sight. I don't.
Contact. PC. Right. Fire.
TGM inbound. Oh, disregard. It's always a scary moment.
Identified. Fire. Identified. Identified.
Navi, you're up to the north, aren't you? Watch
Copy.
that town northeast of your position. There's tanks and there's guys with ATGMs in the town.
Copy, I'm
If you wanna
hosing
use
down.
RT,
Will do.
if you're allowed to use RT, go for it. If not, let me know and I'll have it. I'll put it down for you.
Copy that. Hosing down some buildings at the moment.
Do it. We're here to take land. We're not here to be nice to the civilian considerations. There isn't a civilian population to worry about, so we're good.
What are you?
Got a BMP. Unknown if it's alive or not. Yep, they just fired. Taking him out.
If he's fired, then kill him.
Well, it just had a fin around into his face.
Use heat. Fin rounds actually over penetrate and go through both
Yeah.
sides.
I know, but the thing's, how the hell does this guy switch?
Insert or delete, I believe, is to switch ammo types. Mavi, are you able to do artillery requests, or would you like me to get one down for you?
Stand by. I'm just testing it out now. Sorry, I was busy with some pesky infantry. Yeah,
No,
I can
no
put
problem.
down a arty call, all right.
Yeah, make an arty call on that on these infantry, the guys with
Copy.
ATGMs.
Okay. Fire
I'm
for
going to bring the infantry further up to. I'm going to bring the infantry to start the assault on that town proper. So you're clear to use as much infantry as you want until you see our infantry taking the position.
Fire mission sent.
Go. It'll be what, a minute to go?
Yep, 1 minute now.
That's fine. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. You'll probably be able to get a repeat mission if you want it.
Copy.
Contact. Tank.
Right, tanks are south of Objective Bull. The guys who are hanging the south end, guys, just watch out for those guys. I'm having infantry take the town and the Hill 96.
Fire.
Let's get the 50 up and start putting some slap down range.
Slap him.
Those tanks are down the other side of a hill by the looks of it. Can't get a shot on them.
Yeah.
Looks like they're shooting out there. Seeing quite far.
Got a BMP on a hill. He's not on
Yeah,
fire.
they look dead. 2 BMPs on a hill.
If you're not sure, go ahead and jump to like non-thermal vision and see if you can see smoke coming out of them. If you can't,
One of them
chuck a heat
can't.
round into them.
Okay.
You've got plenty of ammo, guys. You're not being paid to bring it back with you. Go for it. Screw the taxpayer. Save lives. Ours.
You just right click to laze, right, and get range on it.
That's safe firm, yeah. JTC, I'm bringing us up.
Well, I've hit that thing twice with heat now. It's got to be dead.
Yeah, I've hit.
Don't make an assumption until you've confirmed it.
No, seriously? It's still not smoking?
Alright,
Shoot, he says on fire.
if you see fire or smoke, he's dead.
Send another fire mission.
What are we up against here?
1-4, contact. 1-4, we're taking fire here.
I think I'm out of heat. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, if we have a moment for an operational pause if it comes to it. So, if you feel the need to, grab your reloads. If you think I can, I'll start bringing stuff up.
How do you reload the racks?
In the menu under platoon, I think there's an option that says reload, and you can choose to reload one, the other, or just all. Hey, who's in charge of Tango 3?
That's me. No.
Can you right click on the tanks that are stuck in the airfield and give them to me?
Copy.
Just the one that's stuck there, I'll give them to you, and then I'll be able to get
Yeah,
them out
no
here
worries. Oh, thanks, Ghost.
for you. No problem, I'll see what I can do.
I was wondering why it seemed like I was down a tank in my formation.
Nah, the problem is they seem to be magically stuck. I hate when this stuff happens because there's nothing you can do about it.
1-4, contact.
It's apparently a 5-ton tank can't just plow through a building.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened to my gunner. He died.
Yeah.
Roger.
What menu were you talking about, by the way?
If you push your mouse up to the top of the screen, you'll see an option that shows up for platoon,
Ah, yes. I see it.
vehicle, and under vehicle you hit reload, and you'll see the option to reload any and all of your depleted resources.
Reload. Shift B, okay. Reload all while I've got home.
That'll work. This one's had an engine damage. It's probably been...
That fire mission's still going on, by the way, and I can't move forward from my position. But
Right click on it. Is this Alpha? Is this the one in the town? Yeah.
this is T2, North End.
T2 North End. Alpha Bravo 004. Yeah.
Just as
Fire
T2.
mission.
I think so. Yeah, there's a right in front of me. There's a fire mission there. I don't know if it's friendly, but don't think it is friendly. I've got infantry, enemy infantry in front of me.
Yeah, you'll have infantry moving south to north, walking in. That's my friendlies. Check the map. Look to your east. That'll be friendlies.
Yep.
They're coming in to assault the town.
Yep. Got some visual on that. I have had infantry contact here though. Can you see what my gunner's seeing right now? By any chance?
Which direction are you looking?
Looking.
You can see
Where's the fucking compass thing?
See down the bottom right corner. You'll see a picture of your tank orientated.
Yep.
That is as per cardinal directions. So top of the tank is north, bottom of the tank is south, so on. And you see a white dot representing which way you're looking compared.
Towards the objective. Although my commander's just slewed my gun.
Yeah, that's because he's trying to reload. The tank has to turn the turret slightly so that the loader can get down there.
Oh no, he's thinking it. So when
Okay.
I'm turning the turret, do you see? I don't know if you can see the sight, but it's like the red thing, the red sort of reticles are moving around, and it's really hard to aim when you got
Are
something
you
like
aiming?
that happening.
Is your gunner aiming at the? Right, let's see what he's aiming at. I'm sitting in your gunner's position now.
I'm actually in control of that.
I can't control you. I can control your gun.
We're taking fire here.
I'm in the gunner seat.
2-1. We're taking fire.
I think you're in the commander's seat.
We lost the tank.
No, I'm in the gunners. What should be?
I think you're in T3, right?
So I'm controlling this bit.
I think you're in my
You might be
tank,
in a
dude.
different one.
Contact. True.
Ah, that's why. My bad. Alright.
Things smoky now at least, right. Okay, let's get AP in there and start
Right,
moving up a
hardcore.
bit.
Are you in the you're in the commander's position, aren't you?
No gunners.
Okay. All right, direct east of you, moving. You'll see people moving right to left. That's friendly infantry.
I see. Yeah, they're actually in a gunfight right now. But they cross the field. I can see friendlies, and then just across there, past the fence, about probably 20 meters. There's
Yep.
there's actually enemy infantry there.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can get a clear line of sight without putting machine gun fire over their heads, then go for it. But if not, then you're just gonna have to let the infantry do that.
I'm already on it. But if you look at the turret gun thing now, do you see what it's doing? I don't know if you're looking at. Yeah, it's. Do you see how the red marker's moving like that?
Well, I
It's
can't
really
see
frustrating.
what he's. I can't see what
Looking at-
he's doing.
Okay, if I just switch position, hold on, and I will switch to.
1-2. We're taking fire here.
Yeah.
1. We're taking fire here.
If you switch, you'll have to switch to the gunner's
Yeah,
position for me to do.
I'll switch to commander. If you can just jump to the gunner, and you might see what settings might be. They
1-4. We're taking fire here.
I had to move out anyway, but
I'm not able to get into your vehicle. I think it's because you're commanding it.
Yeah.
You might have when you joined the session. Did you say let others enter this vehicle? Say yes.
I just think I did, yeah, but it might not have.
So if you said no, then that's not letting anyone
Probably
else join
why,
your tank. That's okay. That's not a big drama.
Where the hell are these guys? Please tell me I'm not the only one here. What the hell?
Don't think so.
What's the has the Leopard got a machine gun, by the way? It does, doesn't it?
Say again?
Leopard. How do you get to the machine gun if you need it?
Press M for Mike to bring up the coax.
Ah, cool. Okay, main and coax, cool. I'm heading up hill, whatever it was.
The hill on the
Slowly.
right, hill 96.
Yeah, that's the one. There is a lot of smoke on the other side of the hill. Alright, let's have a look on the commander's side. What can we see? Oh, hello. Oh yeah, there's a tank platoon over there.
Kill him.
I don't think I can get a shot on them from here. They're pulling back a bit. I'm a bit... Oh wait, maybe I can. Oh, I fucking can, just. Oh, taking fire.
I heard the
Pulling
rounds
back.
come out, yeah.
I really wish they wouldn't load AP when I'm trying to engage infantry. I'll let the gunners. I'll let the AI fix that.
Oof.
That's not something I'm touching.
I got a fuel leak.
Okay, cool. You'll still have enough fuel to get through the mission, probably.
Oh yeah, I
but-
got 90% at the moment.
Yeah.
89. It is dropping a bit, but
Well, what I'll do is, now that we are a little bit more satisfied, give me an ammo check. Let me know if you need ammo, because we're going to have a quick operational pause here before we take OP Bull, and I'm going to bring up the FO and the supply vehicles. Mavi, I can't get that tank at the airfield unstuck. It's stuck on a magic.
No butter
It's stuck on a
ghost.
magic-
We'll make
It's
do.
stuck in a magic building, so you're just going to have to make do in men with a 3-man platoon.
Copy.
I'm going to try and bring try to bring the Hemet up and try to drag it back out. See if that does. If that doesn't work, you're basically fucked.
Roll the dice.
4-1, contact.
To get closer. This is the bit where I get too close and wreck it.
I think both of these tanks are down. There's smoking coming out in thermal, but not when I'm in gunner view. Oh no, there is slightly, not as much.
It won't be as pronounced, but you'll see it.
Yeah, there's smoke coming out of them.
Fire. Identified.
Alright. Big surprise, the small Hemet truck cannot drag a Leopard. So it's just going to you're fucked for those 2 tanks for each call sign respectively. So I'm just going to bring the Hemet vehicle, clear these buildings myself, and then I am going to send it up to whoever needs it first.
On the way.
So guys, give me an ammo check. Tell me who's got the least amount of ammo.
T-72 went up.
On the way.
Or who's in a situation where I could safely bring the Hemet up without it getting destroyed.
I can pull back down the hill slightly and you'd be fine.
If it's only slightly, I don't mind that, but I don't want you trying to lose ground as such. Right, what I'll do is, since how most of the tanks are concentrated on the right side at this point, I will first of all resupply the guys on the right side. Also, guys, be aware there is a minefield on the right-hand road south of Hill 96. Do not try to cross it.
Alright.
And friendly infantry have encountered a minefield. It's marked on the map.
On the way.
Does anyone have any injured?
I've got gunner and a fuel leak.
Call sign.
T65?
T65, coming over.
Contact. Run.
Alright, resupply will be at Hill 96. If you need to bring tanks over there, just make sure you leave some cover behind. If it means dividing the unit, you can right click on the unit, divide the unit, and do it that way.
No. How have I got... Oh, am am I stealing the gunner's sight with the thingy sight? How did I do that?
Coax is down.
Alright,
Identified.
to that effect, I am going to start RTing the hell out of Objective Bull, pre-prepping it.
How have I managed to get thermal on my commander's sight? I'm confused.
You do get it. Are you in an M1?
No, I'm in the other leopard. Yours.
Two possibilities: you're in the gunner's sight, or you found a way to get thermal sights, and there is a way. I just can't remember what it is.
Yeah, I'm definitely in the commander's sight.
Okay.
And it's kind of
Well,
taken over the gun. 'Cause I can't move
That's-
the gun. It's like looking down the gun sight, but I can't control it. If you know what I mean.
yes, that's the coaxial sight. That's perfectly useful for that job. That's no problem at all. Right, be aware supplies are heading to Hill 69. Once the guys on Hill 69 are relieved, Mavi, you're the one holding the north side, right?
Yep, copy.
Right. Once that's happened, I'll bring the Hemet over to the town that the infantry is currently occupying, and you can get a quick resupply if you feel that you need it.
Yeah, I definitely will. I've been scrimming with units of infantry on the perimeter as well as some armored units behind them.
1-2. We're taking fire here.
Very well. I'll get you resupplied. This is
It's contained anyway, so if anyone else is priority, go for them.
No, I'm fine. My units have not really had much combat, so we're fine on ammo.
so. We don't really need ammo on the right side, really. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Top side. My side isn't. My side's fine. That should be T2.
Yeah, the guys at T2. T2 and T3. You guys are running the tank. You guys, how are you guys for resupply?
I'm good, but I haven't had much combat.
Fire here.
Right, fair enough.
The irony of it all, I can actually see further with the thermals on than I can see anything else.
That's not a surprise. Also
Not out
remember,
of fuel.
you're out of fuel. Wow, your fuel must have been bad.
Had
If you
two
have to-
T-72 rounds going in me.
If that's the case, then
Oh shit. what's that?
leave that vehicle behind. Switch to the number 2 vehicle in your unit. T21. Go ahead and adjust your fire arc to the east. Your AI is looking at Objective Bull. I'm going to try and put down smoke more. I'm out of HE, so I'm going to have to put down smoke rounds on FOs so that they're at least blinded.
T21 confirm. They are looking. Should be looking in the right way now.
2-1. We're taking fire here. This is 2-3. We're taking fire here.
Right, what else have we got here? I don't have anything else in my one, do I? No.
Contact. Troops, run. This is 4-1. We're taking fire here.
What's T14? Anyone?
T14 that's T14. That's down at the airfield, isn't it? No.
No, this is on the front.
T1 is leopards, and if you want to jump into them, you are free to.
I have.
Go ahead, they're yours. You have a 2-man team of leopards
Yeah.
under your command there. So if you're able
The
to jump into them, you can
T11
control them.
says it's scratched. I'm confused by all the symbols
That's-
down the bottom
yeah,
right.
T11 means it's disabled. T11 is disabled.
Okay.
T11 got killed. And his counterpart T12 is stuck in in the airfield. Because reasons.
Contact. Troops, run.
Right, guys, there's rounds going out range on Objective Bill, just so you know. Fire range currently in progress.
Copy.
I'm going to load up the infantry on Hill 96 to get this a little bit less cluttered up. Hopefully that ought to help. People are on their way over to there, that's good. I'm going to send my scout unit up and round to try and see what we can see.
Heavy smoke in the town, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I put it down.
Oh, okay.
That's to blind them for the advance. Because all I've got is smoke now.
Oh,
See,
I can't.
the northwest of town, there's a forward observer there, so if they've got forward observers, they've probably got artillery, and if they've got artillery, I want it blinded. I don't want anyone spotting for it.
Contact. Troops.
212 is stuck.
Looks good.
Coax is down.
Is there not a way you can drive these tanks?
Which tanks?
Any of them? Oh, there we go. Drive position. I was thinking those ones that are stuck. Can we not?
The ones in the airfield are stuck. They're hooked on a building, thanks to the miracles of simulation glitch.
No, fair enough.
So there's about the sum of fuck next to all that I can do about that. Sorry.
There's a massive smoke going out over there.
Yep, I put the smoke mission down to blind them
Contact. Troops. Front.
because on the northwest side of town of Objective Bill, right where I put the smoke is a forward observer team. So I figured they could have some white phosphorus.
I can't get into the commander position of this tank.
Which one?
T14 or whatever it is, number 3 tank of that group.
Hang on. Wiener, I've given you operational control of them. There you go.
Ah, there we go.
They are your tanks.
Yay.
Manage them as you see fit. There's going to be smoke to the south of the town as well. That means that the only thing we have to deal with is the town itself. The tanks will not be going into the town. We'll be having the infantry run that.
It'd be nice if you had a heading on the and like a heading indicator inside the gunner's position.
Which tank are you in?
M1, A1.
M1. Well, the best you can do is approximate it with the
With the little red thing, yeah.
with the little compass
Just
at the
want to-
bottom. To be honest, that should be good enough to give you a fire arc to look at, because the gunners should be the commanders should be sighting for you and calling targets out. The commander even has a palm switch that he can press to throw the command of the tank over to you, which is pretty handy. Not gonna lie. All right, who's running T65?
That's the damage one, the one I was in. No
Yeah,
fuel.
okay. No fuel and gunners injured. So the Hemet is currently working on supplying that one. I don't know if it can
I'll
recover
go
it.
back in a minute.
But the medic, well, the Hemet is currently trying to resupply it, and the medic will be coming along to provide you medical aid. I'm going to bring the CO vehicle over to that as well to give my commander some first aid as well, and then I can actually participate again instead of become the great strategical.
Contact. Troops. Front. Contact. Troops. Front.
There is a vehicle there. I thought it was. Got heat loaded? No. Load me heat, please.
I can see the Hemet, by the way.
Yeah. All you have to do is park up near the Hemet, and it'll start passing its supplies if there's any. It takes a little while though. So
I know, I'm not
things
going to
don't
move up
happen
on it. I'm fine. I'm out to cover it because you've got a lot of BMPs. Most of them should be dead.
very well.
I think I've got sight of one in the town. Not sure if it's dead yet.
There is there one behind it? There's two that I'm seeing from my location. I've hit both of them with their rounds. Well, first one's had 2 HEs, and the other one's had another HE. But they're not moving. They're not doing anything. Not even setting on fire. So
That's
This
probably a
one's-
crew kill then.
Yeah, this one's kind of sitting right next to a building. I can only see the front of it.
yeah, that's one. I think I fired at that one. Was there smoke near it earlier? Or have you not spotted when the smoke was there?
Smoke. There is smoke there, yeah. Not from that vehicle, but next to it.
You might be looking at a different one too. Oh yes, I see it.
Contact. Run.
Right, the infantry have almost got off their arseholes and mounted up. Once they've mounted up, I'll run them directly across the open ground into the objective bill.
I do
Right,
still
man.
believe I had a contact in there of a tank in that town, but I've not seen it since. Unknown where it might be.
Outstanding.
I only caught a flash of it, so I couldn't engage it.
No. Got lone M1 moving up. Who's that?
It's mine. Mine.
Okay, you might want to hold up, buddy. I don't think we're ready to.
No, I'm just taking a quick scout around this. Look around this building here.
Okay. Yeah,
We've got infantry
It's
beyond that building.
it's fine because if you get killed, I don't have another vehicle for you to take command unless you come to our work in the CV90s.
I've still got 4. I've still got 4.
That's okay. Crack on then. We'll just do recon by casualty, it's fine.
Yeah.
What does that symbol mean? The diamond, the red diamond with the arrow pointing up.
Red diamond with an arrow pointing up is well, a red diamond is an enemy contact.
Yeah.
The arrow pointing up the words is an ATGM team. Or
Okay.
actually, no, I tell a lie. Actually, maybe yes, that is an ATGM team. So that's enemies with anti-tank missiles. We should probably do something about them.
Whoever fired on that building, that was an infantry, is now down. That infantry is now down.
If it's the CV90s, they're doing it by themselves, and I'm okay with that. Once they get in position,
Yeah, I wasn't sure whoever fired on that. It was an autocannon, that's for sure.
I've got both the CV90s as crewed up as they're going to be. I've lost 2 CV90s as it is, so we're just going to have to deal with that. Troops are currently dismounting or moving towards their dismount points now. I have 2 platoons on foot because they lost their vehicle. And my dog has decided to climb on the table and get in front of the monitor. Thanks. There we go.
Yeah, I've got visual on the crews moving up.
Okay. Let's see how things going here. Right, the gunner's getting medical aid. It's going to take a while, but he's getting medical aid, as is my commander. Outstanding. Dog's being there we go.
Right. I can see the CV90 with the troops dismounting.
Excellent. I would hope so.
Mounted. They've already dismounted.
Alright. Hardcore. Take your troop and circle round the north end of see the green hill area? North of Objective
Roger
Bill.
that. Yep.
Circle around that and we'll do, and cover the northern part of Objective Bill. So I'll have you looking southwards. Ideally, I think that's going to look like downhill by the looks of it. So I just want you to basically find and kill anything that looks like reinforcements.
Yep. I'm going to move that way. Check where 6 is on T21. T22 is me. T21 is moving up towards position 6 there. I'm just going to get them to overwatch. That
Yeah,
sort of
absolutely.
area.
I'm just giving you the broad area that your objective is. How you conduct it is your game. Wiener, you're running Tango 13 and Tango 14, right?
Correct.
Push them a little further up, but have them provide overwatch for the CV90s. And who have we got left? Mavi, Tango 3. Where are you? You're currently doing that overwatch in the one. You're a bit stronger. I want you to end around to the south. You see the green field to your southeast on the map?
Copy.
Put yourself on the northern edge of that and overwatch the town from the south.
Will do. Just doing a full reload of AP, and then I'll be on the way.
Absolutely, no trouble at all. I've got a scout unit moving to flank around the eastern side. Get eyes on the eastern end, so be prepared to flank round to the east and handle that if it comes to it.
Copy.
And I've got myself, my hardcore, sorry, JTC rather, is probably not the most interesting field of view for yourself. So if you want to jump into Mavi or hardcore's gunner position, go for it, because my guy is not going to be doing very much for the next 10-15 minutes or so, and by then the mission could be over.
Mavi, you there?
Yep.
Right, JTC, are you able to get overwatch of the town from that position? Oh, never mind. Suck it. Back on.
Got a minefield in front of us.
Right, hold. Don't go any further. You've been told not to do that. Hold what you got. Try, if you don't think you can, push forward. Get your AI to stop as well, because they'll continue. Have everyone hold. Yep. Try and see if you can skirt around it to the east. If you can't, then we will have you move to the western edge of Objective Bull and provide overwatch from that point. I knew that they would do that, little assholes. Damn you, mission designer.
Why is my mouse no longer as sensitive? It's like I have to go all the way to the right to turn the turrets and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Check your fire control is set to normal still. There's an option in the options menu for that.
Yeah. It was on emergency, so I could swing it around quick, I suppose.
Yeah, emergency gives you a much turns off the stabilizer, but also makes you ridiculously sensitive.
Yeah.
Oh my shit! That's a big minefield.
All right, don't bother going round it then.
Oh no, hold on. It's not that. I'm right in the middle of it.
Oh god. The exact position of those mines is where you will explode. So go out the exact way, reverse out the exact way you came in, and take your time. Take it easy, because I cannot drag you out. I don't have anything. We've seized it. Objective Bull is seized.
Huh.
Oh wow. Oh wait. Didn't even get to get into a minefield.
Thank God for that a bit.
Okay, luckily I was just on the edge. Whew, damn, son.
Yeah, I saw that on the map there. I was like, oh god.
Area
I can
denial.
see that. I can see that minefield going right across the road there.
Yeah, it does. It literally expands into the field. I don't know how far it expands, but it looks like it doesn't quite go into the forest.
I'm looking at your camera. I'm looking at your observer's position, and it looks like it just about stops where you are.
Yeah, 31.
22. Yeah, that's about the limit there.
Yeah,
which is.
Thankfully, they didn't bother to mine this area.
All right, from that position, then just work your way towards Objective Bull and clear through the forested area. Because according to the map, there is a scout vehicle and some other stuff in that forest. We'll clear that out, and then we'll call that as end exercise.
there we go.
Mission over.
There you go.
There you go.
Mission over. Good game, fellas.
Well done.
I survived.
Surviving is part of it.
Winner. Hit percentage 78%. Okay.
Good work, man.
Killed 4 vehicles. Nice.
Are you running another mission there?
No, I was looking at the other one, which is the Apocalypse one, which is a slightly more medium-sized one.
Fair enough. Yeah, we can run that. Except
I
my
think it's
game
more-
has gone and crashed, I think, so I may have to disconnect and reconnect for you.
Yeah, I think the
Oh,
same goes for
connection
me.
server lost.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. Let me get this what's going on here, because the graphics, I don't know why, everything's on full, like it's maxed out, but I'm still getting a lot of, like, distance. Train distance is at maximum. Train DL distance, general, 100, 100, 100. But I'm getting, like, a lot of fog.
Maybe it was just the weather.
I don't know, but some people are able to see further than others. Like, where the fuck is it?
Well, I am gonna break for lunch, but it was fun, and looks like Matt's actually, for those of you who are not looking
Is
at
GTA 15?
Discord, yeah, he's on his way.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, Christ, that was horrific from my side. I was like, my gun sight's gone all fucking shit! Can't see for days!
Oh, I know what it is, hardcore. Were you using the thermal mode and just seeing a lot of fog?
I had to use the thermal to look through the fog.
Ah, right, okay. Because I was going to say, you do know that in version 4 you have to adjust the focus of the thermal and stuff.
That might be why then, but then it was just in general. Like, if I switched to the thermal, if I switched off the thermal, it just was all foggy, you know. And people have been able to see targets from a long distance away, and I was like, why couldn't I not see this? I mean, my terrain distance is set to 100 completely. Everything should be full.
Go figure.
Graphics set in full. Star Gamma isn't though, but Star
What
Size
is-
full.
What does gun to parry and parry to gun do?
Means what it says. Gun to parry means that the width is a commander's option. So if you the commander has
Slew
a
the gun
periscope.
to the periscope. Yeah.
It's more applicable in Leopards. Leopard 2s, like, in particular, like...
It's that hunter killer capability, isn't it? That sort of
It allows
You've got
the
the
commander
commander.
to search for a site.
yeah, and then the
Yeah.
gunner takes over the engagement.
Yeah,
while
that's
he
the theory.
searches for another one.
Yeah, that's the theory. The gunner finds a target. The gunner engages the target, so the commander calls up, and while the gunner is engaging the first target, the commander's queuing up the second.
Be right back.
Yeah, okay. Well, while you're doing that, I will
See-
just catch up on my chat for